Hi, this is Sean Winstead with 4Roads. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install Scribus CMS into an instance of Telligent Community 5.5. First, I'm going to show you a couple of our starting points. To begin with, I have a clean instance of TC 5.5. In your situation, you may have an existing community or a community that you're putting together for the first time. We recommend that you always deploy one of our products into a development or test environment first before you try it out in production. Our other starting point is that I have a download of our Scribus CMS release for Telligent Community 5.5. The first step is I'm going to unzip this file into this directory. We'll just extract it to here. You'll notice it creates a 4Roads CMS directory. This directory has several subdirectories and some files. The README is a text version of this video. The product manifest.config file contains the instructions for the installer, and note that this is an installation that is done through the browser. We don't have a setup executable or MSI. The deploy folder contains the files that are going to be deployed into Telligent Community. Docs contains the license agreement, and installer contains a couple of assemblies and some files for the control panel that will make it easy for us to install the product into the community. It just gives us a nice user interface. Now I'm ready to install Scribus into the TC5 instance. I'll go back up here and select the entire 4roads.cms directory and copy. Next, I'll go over to the TC5 root directory. We need to copy 4roads.cms into a specific folder. So we'll create that. It's called app_data. Inside of app_data, we need a folder named add-ons, and we paste 4roads.cms into add-ons. There we go. Now, I mentioned that we have a nice browser-based installation. We need to copy some files into the TC5 instance in order to run the installation. So we'll drill down into the installer folder, copy both directories, then go back up to the TC5 root, and I'm going to do a paste. You'll see a confirmation dialog appear. Now this is because we're copying files into existing folders. We are not replacing any files. This is just the addition of new files. Confirm that and say yes. Now let's head over to the browser. Because we've added files to the bin folder, your TC5 instance wants to reload. I'm not going to make you sit through that. Let's go ahead and click sign in. And once the sign in window appears, I'm going to log in as administrator. You just need to log in as an account that has full access to the control panel. And let's go back to the control panel. Now we've copied in the files necessary to give us an installation screen, but there's no link to it. So we'll go up to the browser URL field. We'll type in a subdirectory called add-ons. Hit enter, and there we go. Here's the 4Roads add-on installation screen. You'll see that it lists the 4Roads Scribus module or application and an install button. If you were using any other 4Roads products, such as 4Roads Nexus or Chronos, they would also appear here. Let's go ahead and install Scribus. All we need to do is click the install button. The installer checks certain prerequisites. These prerequisites are listed in the product manifest.config file. Assuming all the prerequisites are met, it says, fine, let's go ahead. If there were any issues, it would list them here and you'd have a chance to resolve them before proceeding. I'm going to click continue. At this point, the installer is placing files into the TC5 instance and updating certain configuration files. It says that the installation has succeeded and we can continue. And we go back to the installer page where it lists each product that's available and whether you can install it or uninstall it. At this point, let's go ahead and verify. Let's look for some landmarks that show us that Scribus has indeed been installed. We'll click the return to site. This will take us back to the main page of the control panel. If Scribus has been successfully installed, you're going to see a couple of things. First of all, Under System Administration, you'll see a Content Administration link. In addition, in the dashboard menu, you'll see My Content and Content Administration. Let's go to the Content Administration page. At this point, after installing the product, the first thing you need to do is click on the Configuration tab and go to Licenses. You should have received either a trial license, or if you've purchased the product, an enterprise license. As you can see, no licenses are installed, so you would browse to your license file and then click Upload. At this point, you're ready to rock and you can try out Scribus. Thank you very much for listening and have a good day.